In a world of fast fashion and mass production, I aspire to create pieces that are truly thought-provoking, meaningful, creative, and artistic. Basically, vintage inspired. Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Gibson, leading lady of Kaleidoscopes and Polka Dots, where I sell handmade, vintage-inspired jewelry for the soul who's in love with the past, yet wholeheartedly lives in the present and embraces the future with the hope of leaving this world a better place. That is where my tagline comes from. I know it's a mouthful, but trust me, I gave it a lot of thought. Vintage fashion, not vintage values. That is not just a catchphrase. It's definitely fundamental in how I create content, how I see my business. My intention on this channel is to take all of the elements from the media that I consume and produce content that is educational, entertaining, and hopefully inspiring. I have a lot to learn in the world in general, but I believe that by learning about our history, about our past, then we can move forward and hopefully learn from all of the things that happened, as well as take all of the elements that continue to inspire our creativity and make something bold, beautiful, and magical. Tag along with me on this journey of discovery and learning and growing and inspiring one another. It's truly my hope that through this channel we can establish a community that is based off of growth and love. Anyway, I also want to share with you a few of the things about me and about my business. So, hi, I'm Jessica Fanny Gibson. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I live here with my husband and my puppy, Penelope Gonzalo-Gibson, and Francolino, Banivino Gibson. He was our little stray that tagged along once I started gardening. It was super cute. This is my first cat. I am definitely a dog person over a cat person. More like cats don't really care for me. I need too much. I'm too needy. I started Kaleidoscopes and Polka Dots in 2016. Really, it was more like 2015, but then it was just a blog where I blogged about lifestyle stuff. And then it morphed into more of a bookish themed blog. And through that experience is how I came to open up shop on Etsy in 2016, February of 2016. So that is when I consider to be my business anniversary. Initially, it was only a hobby though, but I love to remember that date. In 2018, I actually really started focusing in on the business and trying to understand more about the ins and outs of it, and that is actually when I really honed in on my beading skills. This year is the year that I really want to challenge my skills and do kind of like nailed it situation, but through the lens of history and fashion and glitz and glamour, because that's kind of my thing. I am prior service. I served as an Army reservist for over 10 years. And as such, I am deeply aware of how hard it is for veterans, retired veterans, to acclimate once they come back from duty into civilian life. Now, that on its own is difficult, but when you come back with issues, whatever they may be, that's even harder. And that is why Kaleidoscopes and Polka Dots supports the Wounded Warrior Project and also the Animal Foundation. I love animals, all animals, but the Animal Foundation of Las Vegas, Nevada is the largest nonprofit animal rescue center that is currently not a no-kill shelter, but is working towards it. I am hoping that through our support, it will become a no-kill shelter that much sooner. I'm sure more things will pop up after I finish filming this, because this is actually the second time I'm doing it. But I really hope that you stick around, and if you are interested in tagging along in my journey in 2021, then please sign up to my newsletter, because that is where I share weekly updates whenever I post content, whenever there are special sales, which there are, which I do not announce publicly because they are very generous. If you don't want to, then please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, hit that like button because it really helps me out with the YouTube. I would love to see more of you in the future. I will talk to you again very soon.